Okay, now we've got a little different shot. We're going to try a little bump and run shot. I've got a 6-iron in my hand. Again, one of the most important tools that we have for short game is our imagination. What we just discussed here was calculating the odds and what the odds are of hitting a certain shot with a certain club. So if you have a shot that you have a lot of green to work with, you calculate in your head, well, the chances of me hitting it close with a lob wedge, I'm going to have to hit it just right, as to where a long bump and run shot might work a little better. So the odds are in my favor for hitting a less lofted club, and the chances of mishitting it are better, or less, I mean. Right. So I can mishit a 6-iron on a bump and run shot and still be relatively close to the hole, as to where if I try to hit the same shot with a lob wedge and mishit it, well, if I catch it thin, it may go 20 yards over the green, or if I chili dip it off of a tight lie, it's going to not even get halfway to the hole. So you calculate your odds, you calculate what your best options are. Oh, so for this shot, I've got a 6-iron in my hand. Again, I may picture my landing point. Okay, I may picture a point between me and the hole of where I want this ball to land, and then let it roll out. One of the best rules is to just barely carry the ball onto the green and let it roll out. So if I have a shot where I'm 10 yards off the green and the pin is 10 yards onto the green, that's a 20-yard shot. I want a club that's going to carry maybe 10 yards just onto the front edge of the green and then roll the other 10 yards. Okay? So here I've got a 6-iron. I think would be, for this shot, I think I'd have pretty good chances of pulling this shot off. You can catch some squirrely lies in Bermuda rough like this, so you also have to calculate that. Again, using your imagination. So here I'm going to hit a couple shots with a 6-iron. See where they go. Now how much green would y'all say I have to work with here? 40, 50 feet of green.
Easy.
And how far am I carrying it onto the green?
10 feet.
10 feet at the most.
Right.
Okay. So another thing that you also want to calculate, or that you want to factor in, is where do I want to leave the ball for the putt?
Right.
Chances are I'm not going to knock this one in. So where do I want to leave the ball? Preferably below the hole. Yeah. Especially if the greens are fast. Right? So same technique we used before. I may break my wrist a little bit on the backswing, but I hold them through, coming through. I'm not doing this. Okay? Just a smooth tempo, smooth stroke. Choke down on the club a little bit, keeping my body open to the target. Just carrying it onto the green and let it roll out. One more. Set my club down, aim my club. See where I set my body open to the line. Just playing my odds. If I were to try to hit this shot with a lob wedge, I don't think my percentage would be near as high as getting it within 10 feet. All right? Let's set up some stations here and get started.